Beautiful Ariel Carmeli Southwest style 6-pointer. Just into the inventory here at Crossroad Cues. This one is priced to sell fast. You will rarely see a Southwest style Carmeli 6-pointer, especially with ebony up front, for under $3,000. We got this one priced to go. We sold another one recently for a discounted price. We want to keep the train moving along down the tracks and give you all an opportunity to pick up some great cues for a great value. The points on this cue, of course, you've got the traditional Southwest style 6 points. So you've got 3 high, 3 low. They are made from some beautiful, deep, dark, rich Central American Cocobolo. I love the way that Central American cocoa blends with the jet black Gabon Ebony. So you've got ebony on the nose, right up top right there, of course. And then again, some nice, deep, dark, and rich Central American Cocobolo points. There's 2 different types of Cocobolo. There may be several, but 2 that I know of that are most commonly used in cues. Let's put it that way. You've seen me do videos before where I have exemplified some what we call Mexican Cocobolo. The Mexican Cocobolo has more of like a brighter, like a red, like almost like a lava color, kind of like my table here, right? This is rosewood, of course, but just to give you an example, the difference in the contrast of the colors. So you have the Central American cocoa, which has got that darker, rich color to it, and then the Mexican cocoa. I love them both. In this particular scenario, I really like the way this Central American cocoa goes with that ebony. So, of course, you got the Cocobolo butt sleeve. Then you have an ebony deco ring on the bottom. You've got a few marks on this cue. It's not, perfect showcase condition, but that's why we got it at a heavy discount. If you notice right here on the butt sleeve, it's nothing major. Got a little chip right there at the bottom of the butt sleeve. Got a few marks here, a few marks there. Obviously, it's not going to affect the playability. It rolls perfect. There you go. Just right at the bottom right there, just from play. And then you've got a few small marks. No like dents or dings in the forearm. I always look for those. But just a couple little marks in the finish. I can't even see it now. I think there's like one right there, one right there. Just really, really minor. If you're not looking close, you're not going to pick that up. You guys know that we are full disclosure here. We would like to under-promise and over-deliver in every situation. If you wanted to get this repaired, or you wanted to get it fixed like brand new, I could refer you over. Ariel Carmeli could get it done for you. Obviously, the cue maker, we have a great relationship with him, or we highly, highly recommend Rick at Felipe Cues in Maryland. He does a great job. If somebody wanted to get this fixed like brand new, you're looking at under a couple of $100 to get it done and make it perfect. But personally, if I was buying this beautiful Carmeli to play with, I wouldn't touch it. I would leave it the way that it is. The actual finish itself still looks really nice. The cue rolls perfect. And you already know it's going to play jam up. It's a Carmeli. You have a Spanish bull wrap that separates the front and back of the cue. One of my all-time favorites. You guys have heard me talk about some of these wraps before. If you're not looking to spend major money, like on a lizard or an elephant wrap, $300-400 for a wrap or more, then Spanish bull is, in my opinion, as good as you can get. I like wild Scotch and Spanish bull. They're real similar. Bison is good. This has got a really, really nice texture to it, nice grip, and it holds up really good over the test of time. I have this on several of my cues in my personal collection. Of course, Carmeli uses the 3/810 modified pin. This cue is cored with maple. It's going to give you a nice solid hit, good balance. This one is actually the perfect 15-ounce butt. So what's perfect about that is if you want to go heavier, you could always add weight if you want to get it to 16. But usually 15 to 15.3 is about what his butts range because he does core. Standard size cue, 58 inches. Nice player setup right here. It's got the Kielwood shaft. You guys know that I love my Kielwoods. 12.9 on the Kielwood, 12.9 millimeters. nice lighter weight Kielwood, which is going to promote that lower deflection, right? You're going to get way lower deflection because when you lower the front end mass or you lower the weight of the front of the Q, it's been known to help lowering the deflection. So that's the reason why they do these lower weight shafts. So nice 2.9 ounce Kielwood, nice lightweight, medium roast Carmeli Kielwood. It's got the matching ring work. Counting the shafts, you have 6 position Southwest style ring work. Again, the ring work and the veneers are going to be natural and black on this Q. And then you have the maple shaft. Maple shaft's barely been used at all. It is 3.4 ounces, full 13 millimeter. The maple shaft has a lift when you roll it, but the Kielwood shaft and the butt of the Q itself, they roll perfect. You've got, a little kind of a taper roll right there in the middle. I don't know if I can pick that up for you or not. Let's see. Just in the middle. You can see it right there. It's got a little roll to it. I personally wouldn't even be using that maple shaft. If you purchase this Q, I can promise you, once you play with that Kielwood, you're not going to want to go back to the maple. In my opinion, the Kielwood is a lower deflection, but it's not super, super low. For instance, if you played with a 314 Predator and you've never used low deflection, you're going to feel a big difference. It's going to feel real stiff. It's going to be different. To me, Kielwood is the perfect kind of middle ground if you are used to regular maple, but you don't want to play with a carbon because you don't like the dead type feel. That Kielwood's going to be a great middle ground. So there you go. Thank you all for putting up with my long-winded videos. I try to be informative, and we try to give you as much information as we can. If you're following us on YouTube, do me a favor, like, follow, and share our business Facebook page, Crossroad Q's Gallery page. Crossroad Q's Gallery page. We do not have access to the original Crossroad Q's page, so now we have the Crossroad Q's Gallery page. Or, of course, you can check out our website, crossroadqs.com. That's crossroadqs.com. We have financing on this Q along with any other product on our website. Check out the financing options. Do me a favor, send me a message if you see this Q advertised to make sure that it is still available. Ariel Carmeli, by the way, I want to clarify something. He is not retiring, and Viking is not making his Qs. Let me repeat. He's not retiring, and Viking is not making his Qs. I want to nip that in the bud. Ariel makes all of his own Qs. He used to be in Southern California. He now has a new shop in Virginia, state of the art. Ariel has a partnership deal on a specific line, a signature line of Carmeli Qs that are made by Viking. There's only 3 Qs in the line. You can look that up on the Viking website. There's only 3 Qs in that line. And this is not one of them, okay? All of these are real Carmeli Qs made by Ariel Carmeli. So I wanted to clarify that for you. Thanks for taking a look. CrossroadQs.com.